now officially in the George River. Ahead of us lies possibly the hardest section of the trip. It's gonna be pretty tough going.
Made it about 7 miles, poling, tracking, wading, dragging, you name it. Got about the same distance to go tomorrow. One of the things we noticed yesterday when tracking up the river was that our harnesses were a little too far back. Great for lining rapids going downriver, but we need something a little closer to the front. So I'm just gonna rig up something quickly here that I think is gonna work.
Feed a length of strong rope under the carrying handle. Tie an overhand knot in one of the standing ends, creating a loop at the keel line. Run both ends of the rope under the hull and tie them off to the other side of the carrying handle. Tie the bridle back to the thwart if it slips off the back.
Okay, I got a system for keeping my feet warm and good traction. I got my neoprene socks, my water shoes, and my wool socks for the outside. Looks silly, but it's not a fashion show out here. Might ruin my socks, but it might save me from breaking an ankle, crashing down some slippery rocks.
Tracking is often the most effective way to travel upriver by canoe. It can be done solo, but it is more easily done with 2 people. By allowing the bow of the canoe to angle away from the bank, enables the current to pull the canoe away from shore. This makes for easier traveling because the canoe will not drag along the bank behind you, getting hung up on rocks and logs. To steer the canoe back into shore, the person manning the stern rope lets out some slack as the person on the bow line pulls in. The reverse motion will send the canoe further out into the river. With good communication, the canoe can effectively be steered around obstacles as you walk upriver. 2 50-foot lengths of floating rope are the ideal choice for tracking.
We made it up the George!